Hey there Skirmish members, and welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming. Hopefully you've watched the first game, which will be up on YouTube, and myself and Adam's game is going to be up on Patreon for you Skirmish members. Getting plenty going now, so that's really good, and these kind of games we love to do for you guys. So I'm going to be bringing Necrons again, and
I'm bringing Salamanders for the greenest battle report this year.
Yeah, actually.
The greenest battle report. If you're
so.
colourblind and can't see the colour green, you're missing out. But I feel
no, true, yeah. Luckily, the green screen is going to actually be a kill team image, because otherwise this would be... I might just leave it green.
This is the one game we just leave as a basic green screen.
I might just, right now, change it back to green, and then change it back to kill team for you again.
Greenest battle report ever.
Greenest battle report. So, but yeah, Salamanders, lots of flames as well, though. Lots of fire,
as men expect. If it shoots fire and it hits things with a hammer, I've shoved it in this list.
Exactly.
It's a cultural thing I have to do as a pure Salamander player.
And as promised, and as you will have seen at the end of the last game, I put a teaser in there. Ad from Zoe's Painting.
Hello.
Has painted up the Necron terrain for us, and it looks awesome. All the glowy
It's
effects.
all glowing green.
It is indeed.
It's a good colour.
So let's get into this one, and it's going to be some green stuff.
Yep.
We'll see you there. Okay then, so here we go. We've got the lineups today for our kill team game, and it's going to be Necrons here. I've got 3 Immortals, all 3 of which have Ghost Blasters, one of which is going to be a comm specialist. I then have my leader specialist here, one of which, so 2 Necron warriors, one of which is the leader specialist. And then I've got 2 Triarchs at the back there, Praetorians, Zealot and Combat Specialist, and they both have a Rod of Covenant. So that is going to be it for the Necrons, and then we'll go over to check out the Salamanders. Ad, what have we got here?
Okay, starting from this side, we have a Stern Guard Sergeant who's going to be armed with a Combi Flamer and a Power Fist.
Nice.
Next to him we have the Demolitions Man who's going to be armed with a Combi Flamer.
Nice.
Next to him we have the Combat Specialist who's also armed with a Combi Flamer.
Okay.
Behind them we have 2 non-specialist Tactical Space Marines, Frag and Crack Grenades, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And behind them as the leader we have the Terminator...
Thunderhammer and
The
Storm
Terminator
Shield.
Sergeant with the Thunderhammer and Storm
It
Shield.
looks absolutely
They're all
gorgeous.
30k models just sort of ported over from
Yeah, they look cool though. Especially, I love these models. They're awesome.
Pyroclast that
Yeah.
they're actually Pyroclast.
I think they're one of my favourite models in that actually Horus Heresy.
Yeah, lovely.
But yeah, lovely looking game models, etc. And the battlefield's going to look awesome too. So
It's not
we'll get to
easy
show
being
you the no, it's not. So we'll get to show you the battlefield, folks, and what game type we're playing today. Okay then, so the battlefield today, as you can see, we'll as usual play our Annihilation style game types or battle plans for kill team, but we've got this lovely, and it really does look nice on camera actually now that I'm looking at it, the Necron glow terrain that Zoe's Painting Adam has done for us here. So looks really nice, and I'm looking forward to playing the game now today to see how it goes and see how it looks. It's going to be all green, and then it's going to be these 5 secondary objectives we have to choose from that we've randomly generated as always, and we'll choose 3 in secret, and we'll reveal them as the game goes on. Otherwise, as you can see, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objectives on the battlefield. I think we'll say that you get a point for holding 1, 2, another point for holding 2 or more, and then if you hold more than your opponent, you get a 3rd point. Maximum of scoring 9 from objectives on the battlefield, maximum of 3 for each secondary objective, as always for Annihilation rules. Other than that, we'll do a box deployment on either side of the board, because we're going to go lengthways this game, make it a bit interesting. Okay, so then for a special rule, we just both discussed it, we thought a pretty cool one, because we're going lengthways and you've got the line of obelisks on either side. We said that if you hold an objective, any objective on the battlefield for 2 or more rounds yourself, then it will just disappear from the board, so it'll blow up, because these are obelisks full of Necron power, and they're just overcharging because they've been held for too long. Which is a really cool thing. So when they disappear, you obviously won't be able to hold them from then on. Just mixes up the game a bit and forces us to move towards our opponent's table half later in the game. But otherwise, I think we'll get into this one and we'll do an initiative roll-off, or advantage should I say. So here we go, advantage. Necron's getting a 6.
Okay.
Salamanders are getting a 10. Nice. And you're going to get advantage, so you get to choose a side. It's very, very...
It's either this way or this way.
Yeah, basically. I've made it very symmetrical, so it shouldn't really matter.
No, this is a hard choice.
And then it's going to be me deploying my first model, followed by Adam for the Salamanders. There we go, deployment is complete on a box on either side, so you can see where we kind of had the deployment on either side, like a rectangle if you like. Adam took this side, but very symmetrical. You've got demolitions, the leader with the big termite at the front, and you've got the combat on that side, zealots. And the zealot in the middle there. And then I've got my comms, I've got leader side at the back there in the middle, zealot and combat on that side, and a mix of Immortal Joes in and around. And then we're going to get into this one. Let's do an initiative roll, lad. It's going to be 2 dice, Necrons on a 10.
Salamanders on a 4.
So Necrons get initiative here, interesting. So we'll have to get into this now and get some moving going on. First up, it's going to be my Zealot Specialist advancing. He gets +3. Yeah, I'm actually going to need to re-roll that. I'm going to spend a command point to re-roll for, I need a 4 here. Oh, getting a 3 again. So he's just going to have to make his move now. Okay, and then the one on the far side is going to do the same. He only gets +2. So he's moving up to the far side over there, and then I'm just going to go with Necron Warrior here is going to go move back to there. Gas Blaster here is going to move to the side of that monolith, just obelisk, just to get a bit of cover, but hold down the objective. Necron Warrior there is within 2 to hold that one, the leader. So then I'm going to go... We'll move him slightly more that way actually, just so he's still there, but he's getting a bit of movement in. And then the Immortal there will do the same as the other one on the other side, and just push it behind that obelisk, keeping a bit of cover as well. And then this Immortal there will probably just make a normal move. 5 movement with the Immortal, just get me up behind the temple there. And then I believe that's me done. I'll mark stuff up and we'll go over to Salamanders and they're round 1. Okay, so Salamanders.
Tactical Marine is going to...
6.
Not quite 6, but he's going to go just here so he's in range of the objective.
Hold that objective, nice. And I suppose
this jump over here, much the same.
Going to stay within 2 there, nice.
Yep. Stern Guard Veteran.
Yeah, pushing forward.
Stern Guard Veterans. Right there.
Okay.
Second one. And my leader is going to slightly move in front of the objective there.
Okay.
And move into.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice. So lots of moving forward for the Salamanders. And then it's going to be pretty much now onto any shooting that we've got. So everybody's moved up, none of us have readied, so shooting, it was my initiative, so I get to choose the first model followed by yours.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to use Rod of Covenant here. He advanced, so it's -1 to hit, and it's long range here, and I'm going to shoot into your veteran there, yeah. So that's going to be a single shot, -1, -2 for long range, and for assaulting, so
okay.
I'm on a 5, did not quite get it. For dynastic code, folks, by the way, I forgot to say at the beginning of the game, I'm taking Solar Fury, so that's when I shoot at short range with any shooting weapon across my army, I get an extra -1 AP for harnessing Solar Fury. So, on to Salamanders, what are you going to choose there?
Yep, we're going to start with the Flamer over here, who's going to be going into this Necron here.
Okay.
8-inch range, he's just about in.
Just about in.
Yep.
So you're auto hitting, but you got the
D6 shots. Getting 1.
I need a 1.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Strength 4, toughness.
5 with those because it's the triarchs.
No.
So needing a 5, not quite getting.
Nope.
So onto my model, I'll go on that side and use that triarch. I'll go into this flamer who hasn't shot yet. That's going to be on a 5 again, I believe. Nope. Nobody's shooting yet. Onto yours again.
This guy's going to fire back.
Okay.
Getting D6 shots, getting 4 this time.
Nice.
Wounding on 5.
5s, yep. Oh,
nothing. Nothing at all.
Nobody can hit each other at the moment. Okay. We'll go with my Immortal here, who moved over slightly. So Immortal Joe here is going to target the Demolitions Flamer. He's in cover, it's long range, and no rapid fire, so that's going to be on 5s here again. Okay. And we don't hit again.
D6 shots.
So D6 for the Flamer.
Getting 5.
And going into my Triarch, so that's going to be 5s.
Getting
you
1.
Get a 5 this time.
A single wound.
First wound of the game. So then it's going to be no AP, so it's
no AP, just 5.
3 up for me. I do make it. So then it's going to be on to my choice. I will go with my warrior at the back here, who's probably just about within 24, but we'll have to check that. Necron warrior at the back. I'm going to comms him, because that's my comm specialist, +1 to hit. He's going to shoot straight into your tactical marine here, because he's not in cover quite from him, but it is going to be long range, so no rapid fire. So +1 to hit though, which cancels out the long range, so that's going to be 3s to hit. And I do hit, luckily.
Toughness 4.
So the comms helped, and then it's going to be strength 4, toughness 4, so 4s. No, not like that, we won't. So then it's going to be on to yours.
Balkan over here, who's in rapid fire range of this particular whatever it is.
Triarch, yep.
Yep, okay, so that's going to be 2 shots.
Good.
Hitting on 3s. Getting both
2
of them.
hits.
Yep. So strength for the bolt gun 4, 5s.
Yep. And
Getting
nothing.
nothing.
Okay, so there's
Wait,
Triarch.
I forgot, I'm a salamander.
Yeah, so you could re-roll 1 if
I
you
could
wanted.
re-roll 1,
Yeah,
and I'm going to re-roll 1.
yeah. Okay. And
Hey.
you get it, nice. So, Salamanders pulling off, but then I got a 3 up here, so yeah, we're good. They're tough, these Necrons. Then it's on to me again. I'm going to use this Immortal here, who's probably within half range now. So Immortal, rapid firing into the combat specialist in the middle there, the Stone God veteran. It's rapid fire now, because you're in half range. And you're in cover, so that's -1. Okay, so it's going to be on 4s, I believe. Okay, I might re-roll. I'll keep it. Strength 5 or something like that. So it's strength 5 with a blaster. So 3s to wound. I do wound. There's an extra -AP because it's close range.
Right.
6
plus.
up save because of Solar Fury.
Fine.
Oh, he's okay.
Fine.
Brutal. Okay, so it's going to be on to any more shooting for you.
Yeah, I've got more shooting. This guy here is going to rapid fire into this guy.
The Triarch.
Getting both of them.
Yeah, nice. Wounding on 5s.
Yep, and getting one.
Get a 1 wound, and then
I can't re-roll
it's
one of
going to
those.
be I can re-roll a hit roll.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3 up. I make it. So then it's going to be on to me again. I will go with this Immortal, who's going to be long range. I will shoot into this guy again in the middle.
Yep, comms.
Only 1 shot, long range, in cover. So it's going to be 5s, I believe. Nope. Onto your choice again. Is that
I'm
you
out
done?
of shooting.
You're done.
Yeah.
I think the only one left for me is my leader. I don't know if you can see anyone, so we'll check this. Right, that is all the shooting done. My leader at the back there's not got any visuals for anybody at the moment. So it would be combat. There's no combat. There's no leadership to be done. Morale phase. So it's just literally going to be speeding on to battle round 2 here, which is just fine with me. One thing we have... Oh no, it doesn't matter actually. That's fine. Alright then, so 2 points each for having 2 or more objectives. Neither of us hold more than the opponent. That's 1 battle round on every objective on the table at the moment. If there's 2 on each of them, by the end of next round, they will disappear. But otherwise, it's going to be scout the field for me for an extra point, because I have a model on within an inch of 3 different table edges. Otherwise, there's no secondaries for Ad, no others for me, so that is going to be 3 to 2 at the moment for Necrons. We'll roll off for initiative for battle round 2, 9 for Necrons, and Necrons will be taking the initiative again here. Interesting. So I'm going to charge here with my Zealot Specialist into your bolt gun. Do you want to flee for 3 inches or shoot Overwatch?
Ooh, I'll shoot
Overwatching with the bolt gun. Rapid
fire?
Yeah.
Hit on 6s?
Yep, 6s, Overwatch.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Although I'm a salamander.
You are, yeah, technically. So you can re-roll. So no hits, and then it's going to be, let's think, charge. Ooh, that's probably enough as well. There we go, getting myself in with an 8-inch charge. That's nicely done. And then on the other side, we're going to do the same, but into this tactical marine. So you've got 2 dice again.
Watch again.
6s.
You
get 1.
Getting 1, yeah.
And then wounding on a 5,
No.
but you can re-roll that if you wanted to this
True.
phase. You're not really going to probably do it again.
Yep, you get a wound.
You do get a wound, nice. And then it's going to be 3 up save. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, the first wound of the game.
I'm on 3 command points now. I might have to re-roll that. I'm going to go down to 2 and re-roll it. 3 up. Yeah, we get it. Worthwhile doing. And then we're going to be using a charge. 7 inches, that's going to be close. I'm going for it. I saved the 1 wound roll earlier as well, so we've got more wounds to contest with and my Necrons, so we're pretty sturdy. So I'm hoping here that we'll be alright going into more movement now. So I've moved him his full 7, but he didn't quite get in. Immortal here will move forward to there. Immortal there is going to hold the objective. Necron Warrior there, hold that objective, the leader. He will actually move forward slightly and just stay on the objective. On this side, the Immortal there will go... I think he's going to have to stay there as well and ready, to be honest. We'll move him slightly forward. We'll stay within 2 of the objective, and he'll stay there. The Necron Warrior at the back there will ready. That's it for the Necrons. Ready there with the Necron Warrior and ready with the Immortal at the back. Okay, so Salamanders then.
This tactical marine's going to charge this whatever it is.
Oh really? Okay.
Yes.
So I will get to Overwatch actually. Okay, so then I will Overwatch with the Triarch that you're charging into, because I can't afford retreat. So it's going to be single shots on a 6. Oh, I do make it as well. Wounding is going to be on a 3, I believe, which I will definitely wound with that.
AP -3.
Okay, so it does go through there, and Rod of Covenant is actually just 1 damage, I believe, yes. So that is going to be on a 4 up to take him out, and I can't re-roll though because it's still movement phase and I've re-rolled 1 this phase already. But I do get a 4 up, so unfortunately Tactical Marine goes down there.
Or does he?
Yeah, or you can spend 2 command points and Death Denied.
Death Denied.
And then you've got 2 command points left to use it in another phase if you really wanted to, which is insane. So he's on a flesh wound, and you can still make the charge roll.
Okay. And he will.
Crazy stuff. 3 just. Gets in, but with a flesh wound.
Drop back to 8 inches.
Okay, so you're moving back slightly.
Yep.
Just stay within that objective. Okay.
Over here, we're going to try and make a charge.
With
the
Terminator.
With the Terminator.
So I can't Overwatch, can't flee because I'm already in combat.
So we're going to straight to try and do it.
See what you get, yeah. Oh,
9.
Probably in as well. Ooh,
Easily.
Nasty,
in.
nasty. Okay, so that is not what I wanted to see. Straight into my Triarch, that's going to be a fight and a half now.
Yep, over here, this guy is going to drop back to 2 inches from the objective.
Yeah, fair enough. And then you're still holding the majority of them there. It's going to
Right,
be crazy
I'm
when
on
all of these
there.
disappear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll do now is pretty much, I think, go on to shooting, because I think that's all the movement done.
Yep.
So it's going to be readied models. I think I'm the only one with the readied models. Okay, so my Mortal at the back there is readied. He's going to fire into your demolitions and, combat in the middle there. He's in range. Single shot, it's long range plus obscured, so -2. Needed a 5, didn't get it. And it's on to non-readied models. I still get the first choice for that because it's my initiative. So I'm going to go with Immortal down here. He's rapid fire range into... We'll go into this guy because he hasn't got any cover.
Okay.
So it's going to be half range, rapid fire, 2 shots, just 3s.
Ooh.
Oh, savage. Do I want to reroll one? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to reroll one of those to hit. Only need a 3. There we go. Wounding on 3s. Yeah. That is -3 AP, so 6 up. Oh, he did it again. Oh my life. Okay, so it's on to your choice for shooting, Ad, and you got those 2 there.
Okay, we have the first 2. We have the first flamer here who's going into him.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
So he's obscured.
But it's
so,
also piercing.
oh, sorry, it's flamer. Yeah,
It's a
he's
flamer. How many shots? 2.
Okay.
5s to wound. Getting 1.
4's to wound.
Was it 4's to wound?
Yeah, it's
There
only
you go.
bigger guys that have to
I'm going to
survive.
reroll 1 because I'm a salamander.
Yep.
There
Nice.
you go. 4 to 2 wounds.
No AP,
No
so I think it's 3 ups for the Immortal, and I make them. Yeah, he does actually make those saves, and then it's no more shooting for me, I don't think.
I have more shooting.
So then it's just your other guy there.
I need to change something.
So the other one's going to go into
Flamer,
Flamer.
how many shots? 6.
Oh, 6. All into my Immortal.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s. Getting
4 of them. 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to be going 3 ups. Failing 2. Failing 1. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, flesh wounding. I'm in cover, so it's going to be on a 5 up.
Hey.
Does it. Literally, right, the only thing you could have rolled there was a 5 to kill him.
Oh yeah.
Because it would have been a 4 up, then a 5 up because of cover, and then a 6 reanimation protocols for Necrons. So 5 is exactly what you needed, and you took him out. Alan's going to be grimacing watching this video, I can tell you now. He rolls 6s every time he fights against Necrons.
Oh no.
So well done, took out the Immortal, that's not easily done. Yeah. So then it's going to be on to, I think that's all shooting.
Yeah, that's all shooting.
Combat it is. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Rod of Covenant here, and we'll go into your Terminator. I've got 3 attacks because I charged with Zealot, strength 6, so it's going to be 3s to hit. Okay, not bad. I'm going to wound on 3s. I get both wounds, that's quite big, because that is going to be -3, I believe.
I have 3 plus vulnerable saves.
So you do, because you got Storm Shield.
And 1 goes through.
Fails 1, okay. So then it's going to be 1 wound left for him.
Can I command point that at all?
You can do if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to command point it.
Sure. So go down to 1.
Yeah, go down to 1.
And then re-roll for a 3.
Oh,
no.
Oh.
Savage. So he is down to 1 wound left, but he has got 2 wounds, so Term's alright for now. Then it's going to be on to your choice. I've attacked with him already, so I guess over that side, I would have thought. Sure, so Tactical Marine over there. You are flesh wounded, so that's -1 to hit.
Hitting on freeze.
Yeah, because transhuman physiology, so you just ignore that.
Strength 4, 5s.
5, so 5s.
Nope.
No, you
Although,
can re-roll a wound if
Salamander.
you want to. No. So you can re-roll a hit roll still this phase.
Yep.
It's just my Triarch left, so he is Combat Specialist, 3 attacks again, same as the other one. Strength 5, so it's going to be 3s, then 3s. Oh, brutal, all 3 hit this time. 3's the wound. Oh, 3 wounds as well, -3 AP.
6 plus saves.
6 ups.
No.
Didn't make any of them this time. Only 1 damage though, so it's just going to be 1 3-up to kill him because he's flesh wounded already. He's down. Kill the Tactical Marine. Then it's going to be over here for you with everything, so this could be pretty tough to deal with. 3 attacks on 4s because it's Thunderhammer, so -1.
Oh yeah, 4s of course,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, he's unwieldy. Oh, that's not use my re-roll a hit roll.
Can I Salamander re-roll 1 and then command point another?
You've already used 1 re-roll this round. Yeah. You could have done that, but but because of the 1 re-roll already.
Salamander,
so get 1 hit still, so that did help. Wounding with 1 hit.
So strength times 2, so it's strength 8.
Toughness 5, so it's actually going to be 3s. Okay, you still hit wound.
Still wound, yeah, 18 -3.
Okay, 6-up save for the Triarch. Oh, I couldn't pull off the Marine 6-ups.
3 damage.
Straight up 3 damage.
Yeah, straight 3 damage.
I've got 2 wounds usually, down to 0. You've got 3 dice, pick the highest on flesh wounding.
3 dice, pick the highest.
Yeah. Yeah, you take him down there.
He's dead.
Thunderhammer, straight through my Triarch. Ooh, that's pretty big. So that's going to be onto, I think here, it's going to be end of combat.
Yep.
Unless you want to consolidate with everything, same for me actually. Okay, so nobody's going to consolidate. So pretty much just work out the points now. It's pretty big that happening there, and I forgot to keep him on this edge, so I'm not going to be able to get engaged on all, scout the field, should I say. So that's quite big. We'll work out points here and come back to you guys. Okay, so I actually really like the idea of this game type actually, because it has now forced us to use secondaries now. So points at the end of that round, it's 6 all. I'd got 3 and I got 2 this round. I got 2 for holding 2 objectives or more. I'd got 2 for holding 2 or more. And all of the objectives have disappeared because we've held them for 2 or more rounds, which means that now we do have to focus on our secondaries, which I find quite interesting, to be honest. And then it's going to be no secondaries for me, but I'd got thin their ranks for 2 or more kills this round.
I did.
So it's going to be on to initiative for battle round 3. I'm liking how this is going, nice and smooth. 7 for the Necrons, and I'd get an 11. So Salamanders with the initiative this round for battle round 3.
Right.
So Salamanders?
Yeah, so first of all, I'm going to declare a charge with the guy with the Power Fist into this guy.
Okay. I will just overwatch, I think. So is it this guy coming in?
Yeah, the Power Fist guy.
6. Oh, we get it again. I think that's twice he's done that.
Yes.
My bad. So it's going to be on to wounding, strength. So it's going to be 3s. I get the wound. -3 AP, 6-up save for him.
No.
Oh, didn't make it this time.
I didn't.
So that
Flesh
is
wound.
going to be... Actually, to be fair, that was -4 AP, so I don't think there's any
Oh,
save.
never mind.
Because half range for Soda Fury.
Mhm.
So it's going to be 4 up to take him down. Brutal stuff. I don't. I will re-roll it for a point, go down to 2. Ad can def deny anyway, but it makes you forced to use the points, I guess.
Yeah.
4 up, I do it. So
Def
def
denied.
denying. Spending 2 to go down to 1. And then we're both on 3 points,
And
by the
do I
way,
make the
folks, at the
charge?
start of this round. So yeah, do you make the charge?
Yes.
You do, yeah. But he's got a flesh wound now.
Uh,
So he gets in with a flesh wound, albeit, but he does get in. What's the other one going to do?
the
Combat?
other one here, he's
No
got...
objectives now, anyway.
No,
So
so...
it does force us to come out, which I do like about this game type.
Yeah, we're going to run. Oh, we're going to advance.
Advancing.
An extra 5
Extra
inches.
5.
So 11.
So yeah, he's got his flamer, so he can still fire that after he advances,
Yes, he
which
can.
is pretty brutal.
Yep.
So
this guy over here is going to advance as well.
yep.
5
Okay.
inches as well, so 11.
Getting forward to that.
Oh,
Nice. So readying the tactical marine.
raiding the tactical marine, and the commander is going to advance.
Advancing.
An extra 2 inches, so 7 inches
Ooh, he's going that way.
over
Interesting.
here
Okay.
to grab some cover.
True, actually, that's not a bad idea at all. And then it's on to Necrons, and they're turn 2. Yeah, Immortal's going to make a move to the edge there, but I'm going to make sure that I stay outside of 8 from the Flamer. Same on this side, the Immortal is going to shuffle back so that he's outside of 8. And then the Necron Warrior down here is more or less just going to make a 5-inch move to the top, my leader, to get him up there. Otherwise, it's just going to be on to, I think here, shooting phase. Okay, so then it's going to be on to ready models.
Mhm.
You've got the first one because it's your
He's
initiative.
going to fire a bolt gun into this thing over here.
So it's going to be long range for a single shot.
And he
Not
misses,
enough.
but I'm a salamander.
Yeah, you can reroll if you want to. No. We're needing 4s on that because it was actually shooting for your own man, so it probably would have been 5s anyway. So Necron Warrior at the back isn't within 12, so a single shot into your demo specialist. It's going to be long range, but no cover, so 4 up. Nope. And then non-readied models, it's your choice first. Okay, so then, my apologies, I did actually move outside of the range, obviously being cheeky as I am, for the Flamers. So the Immortals are going to go. I should have commed him actually, that was a mistake. Immortal here will be half range into your demo specialist, so that's 2 shots on 3s. No, wow, we're not hitting at all. Then other side, same thing, Immortal into that, into the combat specialist. 3s, we hit this time. Then it's going to be 3s to wound. We're wounding, -3 AP because of Solar Fury. Okay, needed 6s. That's going to be 1 damage. Yeah, 1 damage, so it's just going to be on a 4 up he goes. Which he doesn't. Do I want to reroll? No, I don't. I'm going to save points. So Necron Warrior's only moved, so he's going to shoot into the combat down there. He's already flesh wounded, so it might make it a bit easier, but you are obscured. But it's half range for rapid fire on 4s. I make 1 hit. Wounding on a 4 this time. Strength 4, toughness 4, and I do miss, unfortunately. So it's going to be on to combat phase, because I think that's all of our shooting. And I'm going to spend 2 points to use Decisive Strike so that I can attack first before anybody else. And you've only got a point left for command points, so you can't contest me for that. The combat specialist for me, 3 attacks, and it's going to be on 3s because I'm not flesh wounded yet. There we go, and 3s to wound, and only 1 wound, but it could be enough. That is going to be -4 AP, so no save for him. -3 AP, sorry, I believe, yeah. No save though. He's flesh wounded already, it's on a 3 up to take him down. So 3 up to kill him. Ooh, I don't have a command point to reroll, so he's got a 2nd flesh wound. He's bleeding all over the place. There's even more green on the battlefield now. So 3 attacks back for the sergeant, -2.
-2 now.
Ignore the first flesh wound, but the second one you don't. Unwieldy for the power fist.
So 5s?
5s. Oh, look at that! That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, and you had a single reroll technically as well.
I do, but I've got 1 for the wound
wounding.
too. So that's going to be a power fist, which is strength ×2, so strength 8.
So we still need 3s.
Threes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to reroll one of those.
Nicely
That was
done.
a 6.
Yeah. I know. So 2 go through.
Ren -3.
So 2 6-up saves. Okay.
No.
Damage for each of those.
D3 each.
So just do 1. So
2.
it's 2 damage. That goes through both wounds. So then 2 dice. Pick the highest. And he goes down.
And he's dead.
Nasty stuff. Consolidating 3 to push yourself forward there. Might as well. Taking his blood trail with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's it. We'll have to calculate points again for this round and see how we're going. Ready for the last battle round here. Okay, so this is turning into a weird game to be fair, but so no objectives obviously, so it's only secondaries now. The only secondary to be scored ironically was Scout the Field for me, which was because I've got 3 different battlefield edges there. Within an inch with my Necrons, so no morale was needed still yet. Add 1 flesh wound away with another model or 1 model being lost to needing to take a broken, but we'll see how that goes. Roll off add for battle round 4, so Salamanders getting a 7 and a 9 for Necron, so they will get initiative here, and I'm on 7 points to add 6. So, and then command points, I'm up to 2 and Ad is up to 2 as well.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so Ad's up to 3 command points and I'm up to 2 here. And yeah, we'll get into Necrons, turn 4. Okay, so leader specialist for me is going to make an advance roll. +2 is probably all we need really. There we go, leader advancing up onto the top there. He's king of the temple now, king of the pyramid. So then it's going to be, I think, readying pretty much with everything else here, just ready to shoot this turn. Okay, so that's it for Necrons. The back 3 here are readying and doing their jobs. Leader advanced. So then it's going to be Adam's choice now for Salamanders as to what he wants to do. So you're going to try and charge here.
Yeah,
so it's
I'm
10
very sure
inches.
you haven't got line of sight to shoot me.
So I'm not going to flee, not going to overwatch because I can't see you. So it's just going to be 10-inch charge.
No, we're going to spend
the command point.
Yep, command points. You do that.
Okay, so down to 2, and then try again.
Yes.
Oh wow, the
Just
gamble
good.
pulled off. Wow, I love it. Really like that actually.
There we go.
So you can get enough to get right up there. So he's clambered to the top, bleeding green all over the pyramid.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with the combat specialist? So advancing.
Advance an extra inch. That's all I needed.
Okay, cool.
That's all I needed. And do you know what? He's just going to go an inch forward.
Get an inch. There you go. And then he'll be in range to get me.
Yep. This guy's going to advance as well.
Okay.
Extra 2 inches. Again,
Okay.
he's just going to shuffle up an inch. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
so
same
doing
for this guy.
a normal move. You didn't need the movement.
No, I
so
didn't.
we'll just do normal moves with here. So push forward there, and you did a couple of inches there to move forward with the combat specialist.
Yeah, this guy over here is going to move up 6 inches.
Vulcan moving up 6.
And the Terminator.
Try and charge, I guess. Quite a charge though. So
Right,
to me,
he's going to charge.
about an 8-inch charge. No reroll now though,
Nope.
because spent a point to reroll already.
Aw.
7, so no, not getting in there.
Unless he can hang on the edge there.
Okay, so wobbly model syndrome. As long as your base fits on and you don't fall, that's fine.
That's fine.
So you did actually manage to get in with 7.
Yep, and that's the only thing my movement done.
And that's your movement. Yeah, I think everybody's been now. So we'll mark everybody up and get into shooting phase. Okay, so shooting phase. I'm the only one with ready models, I think, because you pushed everything up to try and get flamer range.
Yep.
So I'll do all of mine first. Comms will comms the... Ooh, actually... Close but no cigar for half range here, so no rapid fire, but I am going to comms him so that he's on ignoring the long range. There's no cover for you there, so it's just a single shot on a 3-up, which I do get. Wounding on a 4. I do get that as well, so it's going to be -1 AP because it's not Solar Fury.
On which one? The front one?
Yep,
Yeah.
the demo.
They're fine.
He's fine. My Immortal is going to be half range here. That's going to be 2 shots on 3s. Again into him. Into the Stern God Veteran. 3's the wound this time. Won't re-roll. So just 1 6-up save.
No.
Because of Solar Fury. 4 up to take him down. And I do nasty. So Stern God here goes down. Last one is the Immortal on that side, and your demo combat on that side is flesh wounded already. So half range there again. So it's going to be on 3s. Both hits. Wounding on 3s. Oh, both wounds. 6-up saves.
No.
3 up to kill him. Savage.
He's gone 2.
Yeah, so completely took down both flanks there. You've got the Tactical Marine here, so you can fire him
Yeah.
whoever you want. He's not quite half. Oh, he is in half range of me there. So I checked earlier. So 2 shots with him, yeah.
Yep, 2 shots, both
3s and
5s.
5s. You get 1. Could we roll 1?
Yeah, might as well.
Yep. No, not quite. So just the 1 or 3-up save for my mortal Joe. He fails. I'm not going to re-roll it. See if you. Ooh, do I want to re-roll? Nah, I can't re-roll.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's down. He bites the. No, he's not, because you rolled a 6. Reanimation protocols for Necrons.
Oh.
You can spend a point to re-roll it.
No, I'm not spending a point.
So reanimation protocol for Necrons. If you roll a 6th flesh wound, which I don't think you've done so far, he ignores the flesh wound and just stays alive. It's like an extra tough thing for Necrons. Okay, so you got to go. Do you want to go to him?
Terminate it. Yeah. 3 attacks.
Both of your models charge, so they're going first.
3 attacks.
I'll lead it.
3s. 4s even.
4's because you're unwieldy. Yeah. So you only hit with 1.
Reroll
1 if you want to.
I will.
You do hit with 2. Wounding on 2s.
Yeah, wounding on 2s.
Against Man Warrior.
2 wounds, AP -3.
That goes straight through. So
damage 3 each.
Damage 3. So
6.
You only use one of them. So 3 dice. Pick the highest. You will take him down with a 5. He's down. I'm going to spend, because he's my leader specialist, and I can only do this with my leader specialist, which is why it's hilarious. So it is resurrection protocols. If my leader specialist gets taken out of action, on a 3-up, he comes back at the end of the phase for 2 command points. Okay. And because it's at the end of the phase, he can't be attacked again. I know. So he goes down to 0, but only on a 3-up does this work. So this is how big a deal this is.
Hey!
Oh! Oh, that was such a big deal. And he does go down. That was pretty cool though. So he tried to reanimate, and you just see his body like twerk and kind of twitches and sparks, and he dies. That was awesome. I love that ending. That was really cool. But what does it mean for points is more the thing. Okay, just before the end here, I do need to make sure I don't break, because that can change a lot more things in morale phase, because I now have more models dead than are alive in my kill team. I'm okay on a 5. So no other morale needed. You're fine there, I believe. Yeah, so no morale needing to be taken either for the this guy up here, the sergeant, is extremely battered. Okay, so then we've worked up points here, so obviously no objectives now. We wanted to do it that way for this game. I've scored 2 at the end of this round. I got scout the field for the 3rd and final time for each table edge. I also got attrition for the first time this game, which was because I took out 2 of Ad's models and only 1 of mine went down, so I took out more than my opponent. And engage on all fronts. I couldn't quite get it all game. Just couldn't quite do it for some reason. Adds of secondaries, thin their ranks. You couldn't pull off this round because you only killed 1 model.
No, cut the head off.
Cut the head off. You scored a point 4 because you took my leader out, which was why that was so tense at the end. It was so close. Because you score 5 points minus the turn round, which is 4, so you get a point for that. And then proximity alert, we're pretty sure you weren't able to get most of the game there, purely because stuff died before you had enough models in the position to be in combat. Because you have to have 2 friendly models within 2 inches of an enemy model to set off the proximity alert. So it would be +2 to me, +1 to you, which I think is a Necron victory in the end, but boy was that a close game actually in the end. So 9 points for Necrons, I think, and you got up to what points? I think you won 6, were you at?
6, yeah.
So you got up to 7. So it'd be 9-7 in the end, and wow, what a crazy end to the game. Awkward left hand handshake, my good man. Really cool game. I love Salamanders. They are really cool, aren't they? The re-rolling is so good, isn't it? Like 1 re-roll for each one. It's so good. If you think about the fact that you can spend command points on top of that to re-roll other dice, you can guarantee some attacks. This guy, he's got to probably be man of the match. He was a bit of a tank.
He's still bleeding.
He's still bleeding everywhere, but he's bleeding to the very end. He's like a predator holding up a Necron head at the very end.
Pretty much.
What do you think of Salamanders, Ed? Like them?
Yeah,
I love the flames.
Oh, they're fantastic. My favourite chapter.
Just advancing everything forward.
I've put 30k and 40k. So.
Fire everywhere.
Yeah.
And thanks so much for painting up this for the channel.
Yeah.
Zero-Use Painting, if you want to check out Adam's Facebook page, it's we'll definitely drop a link, and so you can check that out below. And you can go and check out, I'm sure there'll be photos up of this and everything.
Oh, probably,
Perhaps can let people know if they want to know how you've managed to do the awesome paint job on everything.
Cool.
But it looks awesome on this table setup. This is a map from Warcry, guys, if you wanted to note what it was. I thought it was perfect for Necrons, actually. Works really well for them. Really enjoyed that one. I hope you guys enjoyed the game type. It was just one we devised. But next week, we'll start doing the actual Annihilation rule pack again, so we'll stick to the actual rule packs. It's fun to make up our own sometimes.
Yeah.
So thanks again, Ed. That was awesome.
Awesome.
And thanks, Skirmish members. As always, these extra games are for you, and we brought this exclusive terrain out for you guys for the first time on Patreon. So, yeah, we'll see you all next time. Thanks, Skirmish members, and happy skirmishing.